Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you tuned in last time, welcome back to the vwnut 1967 channel. If you're tuning in this time, welcome to the vwnut 1967 channel. We tried to start my Fastback. It's a little disagreeable on this frosty morning. Not a big deal. It is an automatic fuel injected that needs to be massaged. So we decided we were going to go with plan B, and I thought I'd just share with you guys plan B. So we're going to get that hooked up to that and get her drug into the shop. Alright, before you start typing in the comments, I could wait for the shop apprentice to come home. I could get my neighbor. We all know who he is. I could get any number of my friends. We could go get the footed one. We could do any of it, but none of it is nearly as challenging as trying to do it yourself. So stop typing. I've chose to do this myself, just simply out of just seeing if I could do it myself. We could charge the battery. For sure this thing will start eventually. There's all the things we could have done to make it start, but I've decided to tow it with the tractor. So enjoy. You guys are sitting driver side, US standard driver side, on the Fastback. So enjoy.
Faces come and faces go. There's people here you'll never know. All I wanna do today is sit a while and play. Understand we're not the same, but deep inside the truth remains. All I wanna be is me. Sit and let your mind be free. Sorry that your life is tough. It looks as though you've had enough. Wish the world would let you be. Sit and talk a while with me. Try my best to lend a hand, guide you through this bumpy land. Can you see the things I do are all because of you? Don't close your eyes too tight. It's gonna be alright. I'll wipe away your tears, help you conquer all your fears. From the darkness comes a light. Let me hold you close and tight. I wish away the pain, but the truth will still remain. Had my share of ups and downs. I've met the jokers and the clowns. Made my way to hell and back. I'm not a stranger you attack. What don't kill you makes you strong. So find a place where you belong. It's time to settle in your soul before we all grow old. Deep within the truth remains. I'm sick of people playing games. Just be true and say it straight, and scrape the bullshit from your plate. Stop.
I'd like to take a second to thank my redneck tractor and my silly Honda car. Now we can get to work on the extraction process of that there flat 4 EW engine. I wanted to show you guys part of the problem with why we need to take the motor out. First of all, I know that underneath of the tins is a bunch of mouse nests, but I just pulled the air cleaner off and they had already started to store yonder nuts for winter in the air cleaner. So, get all this stuff we can take off, put on the shelves, and let's see about getting into wherever the main fuel line is and disconnecting her and going from there. What you're about to see here is I'm removing the deck lid off of the car just for the engine removal process, just to let a little bit more light into the engine compartment. And towards the end of this clip, you'll see me put a ratchet strap over it and kind of help hold it down to the rear window. The reason we did that is just because when I was shaking the engine around, I didn't want anything to happen to the deck lid. That thing's in mostly new condition, and I'd like to keep it that way. So we just decided to take every precaution that we could. So continue to enjoy HAZEYDAZE's music. Link for HAZEYDAZE, of course, in the description. You can find all of his information on his YouTube channel, which is where the link will send you. His music is available on all the normal streaming platforms. If you enjoy it as much as I do, please go ahead. If you don't enjoy it, you know, the mute button is right there. Alright, real quick before we get into the HAZEYDAZE music, back into the HAZEYDAZE music, I'm taking the throttle cable loose right here, and then you'll see me starting to label the wires with some painter tape. Typically I know where most of the wires go when it comes to removing these Volkswagen engines, and I don't label them, but because this is fuel injected and an automatic, there's some things that look a little bit different to me. So I went ahead and took the extra time and labeled every single thing, just so that when it goes to putting it back together, there wasn't any questions.
In time, 'cause that's a sin. If you don't know where to begin, I'm always here to lend a hand, help you try to understand. Don't close your eyes too tight, it's gonna be alright. I'll wipe away your tears, help you conquer all your fears. From the darkness comes a light, let me hold you close and tight. I wish away the pain, but the truth will still remain. 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 Faces come and faces go, there's people here you'll never know. All I wanna do today is sit a while and play.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. What I'm messing with now is what they call the computer. It's what regulates the fuel injection portion of my engine. I'm just gently using the screwdriver. I know it looks very excessive, but to pry the clip off, because I'm trying to pull the entire fuel injection wiring harness with the car. We're actually successful at doing that. You'll see that further along in the video. But right here I just wanted to show you the computer from 1969 that controls the fuel injection, and there it is. Alright, what I'm going after is that fitting right there. That's the main fuel line from the car, from the front of the car. So we're going to go ahead and pinch that off with some long nose guys right here. I'm going to get right in your way and do this, but I hope you guys enjoyed the voiceover portion I just did. Sometimes I like to do those voiceover things for times when I do car show videos and stuff. It helps me get better at doing those sort of things, so I like to practice and take that opportunity to do those. That should pinch it off for the most part. We'll see what happens. Looks like we need a flathead guy. Find a place to set this. Can go this over here. So we're just at the fuel, then we'll start to take the bolts loose. and that hold the motor to the car. My plan is to put a ratchet strap under the transaxle and pull the mustache bar or the front mount off of this engine, off of the body of the car, hopefully, and pull the engine like you normally would a Volkswagen engine. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Sorry for that quick movement, ladies and gentlemen. I had to move you guys. I had to operate quickly. I didn't want to pinch the gas line too long, but we did get a bolt on there. And now we'll move on to, I got to take care of the dipstick tube still, and then we'll start loosening stuff underneath. Alright, so I'm going to share with you guys my plan. The front mount on the mustache bars right here where my finger is. I'm going to take these loose on both sides of those. This side and this side, I'm going to wrestle those loose. They're 13s. I'm going to get those loose. They've been soaking in some of the good stuff. Not endorsed by anybody. I think I probably put WD-40 on them. That's where we're going to start anyway. Because the return line for the fuel injection is right there. So I put a ratchet strap from the shock mount to the shock mount over there on top, shock tower to shock tower, and then under the tranny. And the jack is underneath the engine. My plan is to lower the engine enough to get my big meaty fingers back in there and take that loose and cap it off as well. That's our plan. So got this side, so we'll see what happens over here. These nuts. We got the other two. I'm hilarious. We got the other two. I can say that because this channel is not suitable for children apparently anymore. I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube, but sorry, this channel is not suitable for children. So we got the other two. I'll also get you guys set up. We'll lower the jack and see if we can't get to the back side of that engine. Alright, you guys keep an eye on her. I'll try to help you keep an eye on her. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. Nice. Almost like I planned her out, right? You can clearly see the transmission is in the car and the engine is not in the car. Automatic tranny, fuel injection engine. This is all the nuts and bolts it took and springs that it took to remove the engine from the car.
You wake, you rise, you smile with a shine, another suicide, baby.
Alright, so there it is. We got her out of the car. I'm going to put it on the little cart so that then I can get it up on the engine stand. So I'm going to start by getting it up on the cart real quick. I thought I'd come back and talk to you guys. I was probably doing a little more work with some voiceover stuff for you guys. Anyway, we'll get it up onto my little stand and then get it jacked up in the air. And we'll take a good look at that torque converter. It's probably something a lot of you haven't seen before. This is the first time I've seen it. So, how do you suppose that comes off of there? Anybody? Anyone? Anyone? Me neither. What do you say we figure it out together as soon as Brian finds the 13mm he set down somewhere? Here it is. That's my guess. I think I figured it out. It looks like there's a cutout on the bottom for getting at these bolts from the flex plate. So you guys will see. I'm gonna take a nap and I'll see if I can't get you guys set up down there where you can watch too. So you see the cutout in the case right here? It looks like I'll be able to get the wrench right in there and manipulate it to get the torque converter bolts off. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright, so we got those, I think there was just 3 of them, and immediately I could tell that this thing started to wiggle, so that was all that was holding it on. I imagine it's probably full of fluid, but what a cool piece. I'll explore more in depth can about that, but it must weigh, I don't know, it probably weighs 15 pounds. I guess next is acquiring the engine stand. So I'll see about acquiring the engine stand and bring you guys back. Okay, for right now we're going to go ahead and turn off the commercial. You call me today. vwnut at 1967@gmail.com. I'm going to go ahead and reattach the deck lid just because I don't need the light in here anymore. We'll go ahead and take the car off the jack stands because I want to swizzle the car in a different orientation in here before I get the engine in here. So we're going to go ahead and do both of those things. And so enjoy. I'll probably time lapse and you guys will get to enjoy some music from my friend HAZEYDAZE. So enjoy that.
She's going out to the edge of the city. Keeps it low key, kids, you dance so pretty. She's getting ready, so they turn on the light. Where she gotta keep it going till the end of the night. Down, down, bring it down, shake it on round for me. I said down, down, bring it down, shake it on round for free. Hey, what are you looking at? She's in another light tonight. She's higher than a kite today. She's just been told that you're going away. So hey, what are you looking at? You're gonna have a fight tonight. She's higher than a kite today. She's just been told that you're going away. wrong people for a long time. Thought that they were cool when she's buying them wine, but when the wine slowed and nobody showed, it's just another lesson in the things you were told. You can count on your fingers all your friends and your foes, but you gotta be careful where you're sticking your nose. You don't fall asleep if you're living the dream, or they take all your money in the record machine. Hey, what are you looking at? She's in another light tonight. She's higher than a kite today. She's just been told that you're going away. So hey, what are you looking at? You're gonna have a fight tonight. She's higher than a kite today. She's just been told that you're going away. Shine, another suicide baby at the end of the line. She's going out to the edge of the city. Keeps it low key cause you dance so pretty. She's getting ready so they turn on the light. Where she gotta keep it going till the end of the night. Down, down, bring it down, shake it all round for me. I said down, down, bring it down, shake it all round for me. I said down, down, bring it down, shake it all round for me. I said down, down, bring it down, shake it all round for me.
Of course, Patina came out here to help us right at the end of the day. We did get the car set down and we went and got the best engine stand known to man for Volkswagen engines, and I did get the plate put on the back of the motor for the engine stand, so I will get you guys set up over there and we will wheel the over there and get her on the engine stand. Get your stick. Get it. Nice. I'll come get it. I'm not ready. I'll come get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. You're very Chuosaurus thing, yeah. Oh, who loves Patina? Who loves Patina? Thank you. We're right here. You hear Patina chewing in the background. It's exactly what you think it is. Patina chewing in the background. Alright, we're going to continue. Alright, there we go. Well, me and Patina would like to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with us here at the vwnut 1967 channel. Tune in next time and we'll be cleaning up the bits on that engine and evicting the animals and their homes, which is Patina's favorite. Right now we're working on making this big stick into smaller sticks. Yeah. And we will see you guys in a couple of days.